So before breakdown, we're just starting, running it on air. I made this little air adapter just to make sure everything's okay. We've got no leaks before we start ripping it down, and the only leak is this. That's the only leak. It runs beautifully. Just a repaint then, really. So we've started disassembly. Here's the boiler, obviously pretty tatty, but it is airtight. I tested it. So as you can see, started disassembly. Boiler is obviously dirty and tatty, but it is airtight. Tested it with air, made an air fitting to test it out with. Piston and cylinder in pretty good condition, no scratches. Mating surfaces in good nick. The pipes are in exceptional condition, really straight. So just a little clean up on those and they can all be reused. Mating blocks all good. And the only thing I'm not quite sure about is the reversing lever is quite loose. I'm not sure if it's intended to be loose or not, so if you have restored one of these before, if you could comment and just let me know if that's okay. I know these things can be quite sensitive to adjustments, so it was working better in one direction than the other when I tested on air, so if you've had any experience with that, you could let me know. What else we got? The firebox, again somebody's had a go at painting that silver, which should obviously be black, so we'll give that a little blast in the sandblasting cabinet. That paint of black. This, I don't think this is in too bad condition. It needs obviously a clean up. I think it could, I'm going to bend up this catch here, try and slide this top plate off and have a look at the packing under there, but it feels like there's some in there. I'm not sure if it's worth changing it or not. Obviously I know this is quite old, so it may well be some kind of asbestos packing, so it might be worth just keeping, because you can't get stuff as good as it used to be. The band, really rusty band. That's supposed to be kind of like a shiny stainless looking piece, so I might just replace that rather than paint it black or something. It's quite nice when it's shiny. The base, that's pretty poor, really. Just rust has got underneath this enamel paint and it's just coming off. So strip all that down. Again, I'm going to chuck that in my blast cabinet and give that a nice recoat. I'm going to take the engine, sorry, not the engine, the stand off, the cradle for the flywheel and the piston assembly. Take that off next. And what I have got to upgrade it a little bit is, if I can find it on my bench, here it is. I've bought a, didn't focus there. Nope, can't focus, can't really see it, but it's a flanged bearing. I think it was 1/4 inch size. Got the packet here. No, 3/16. It's actually an RC controlled Schumacher part. 3/16 by 5/16 flanged. Because I just noticed that there's quite a bit of wobble in this engine stand, so it's not something I've done yet before, but this bearing fits perfectly tight on the shaft. I'm just going to drill out that cradle there and then sandwich the flanges with the conrod and the pulley to get a nice smooth rolling flywheel. So we'll see how that goes. So there we are, there's the main teardown, and I'll be back in the hopefully short future with some bits that have been repainted. So there we go.